car's ready to go. Everything's warmed up. The only thing we have to do is lower the air pressure and we're ready to go down the track. And I took this thing on a drive in a quick little test pass earlier, and it was cooking. So let's get this going. So here's what I'm gonna say. This car's gonna go straight, it's gonna go fast, it's gonna hit 13 seconds, it's gonna be amazing, alright? We get this shit going as soon as they say we can. First pass, I left a little late on the line, and then I let out early. We ran at 12.1. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna be right on the light this go around. I'm gonna do a better burnout, and we're gonna let her rip. But I'm not gonna let out. Whatever happens, happens. We're gonna see what this thing does. Disclaimer, I didn't talk as much after each pass while I was at the track. But what I'm gonna do is after we play all 6 passes, I'm gonna show you what's going on and why I know this thing can run a low 10-second pass.
I didn't tell everybody this, but most of the back half of this car is stock. It has the factory AODE with a trans controller, so that means we do not have a trans brake. Stock drive shaft, which that's just stupid. Stock differential, stock shocks. It doesn't have an anti-roll bar in it for drag racing. And by the end of this video, you're gonna be able to see what parts we're putting on the car next. And then from last time it was at the track to the next time we're gonna be at the track, you'll see a completely different car and you'll see all the parts I'm putting on my car dramatically improve them. So I'm not just gonna be one of those car content creators just telling you to buy a part. I'm gonna show you why you should buy the part. So let's play the videos. We did a one wheel wonder burnout. That thing failed me multiple times that day. There was a few videos where both were turning, both were ripping. There was a few videos where it would start and then stop. And you're probably asking yourself, why would you even take it to the track that way? Well, I really wanted to show you guys why you need to update that. So this thing has a stock posi unit in it. I believe it's 373 gears in it. The stock posi unit, for what it is, I guess it was okay back in 1995, but technology has definitely caught up. So that thing has got to go. Now we have a few different options with what we're gonna do. I think I'm gonna put a full spool on it. I know you probably shouldn't drive a full spool on the street, but we're gonna find out why you shouldn't do that ourselves instead of taking someone else's word for it. Not only did you see the one wheel wonder burnout, but when you look at this clip right here, you can clearly see that one wheel was wanting to kick and the other one was not. But when I mashed the gas to the floor, that car did not leave the hole like it should. Well, a big reason for that is I can't really build boost on the line without a trans brake. Now, I tried using the two-step, but the most RPMs I can get this thing is to about 2200, which is not enough boost to leave the hole fast enough. So when I put the new Turbo 400 with the FTI Performance trans brake in it, this thing should leave the hole at about 3,000 to 4,000 RPMs. While building boost, that is the big thing. In the video, you can literally hear the boost kicking at the 100-foot mark, and it just goes from and it's just gone. Obviously, the front end is not traveling enough. The back passenger side is sinking way further than the driver's side, which is causing the driver's side wheel to kick out, which then loses traction, which then causes a lower mile an hour, lower ET. It's just all around, it's bad. Now that is caused from how the engine is torquing. It's pulling the front driver's side up in the air, causing the back passenger side to sink like a gangster lean, right? And then it's just causing the tires to slip. So, and you can see how slow of a start we had, and we still got to 126 miles an hour on 7 PSI with this thing slipping down the road, not traveling enough in the front end. The rear end still has the stock posi unit, and I still have Ford shocks on it. So you know what? We did pretty darn good this past weekend. Round of applause to me, myself, and actually no, my friends and family came out and helped me. So shout out to them, but metaphorically, pat myself on the back. When we put the Team Z anti-roll bar in there and we get a set of Viking shocks for the back, this thing is not going to slip nearly as bad. We're going to have the good kind of tire slippage, the right kind of tire slippage, the kind that's caused from too much boost, not from having a car with a whole bunch of stock parts on it. The front has a set of strange coilover drag racing shocks on it, but I just don't feel like they're traveling enough. So I'm going to build a set of front strut extensions. I saw someone on the internet and he's like, this guy's got them for this much. And then I saw his design and I'm like, it's not that complicated. So I'm going to try building it and see if we can get the front end to lift up a little bit more, which will really help with traction and the weight distributing itself evenly. That's about all. Engine wise, this thing is running a-okay. But when I put the new transmission out, I'm going to pull the engine out. We're going to tweak with it a little bit. And then we're going to turn the boost up to about 12 pounds. And we're going to get a 9-second 302, and we're still going to be able to drive this thing on the street. Will it be comfortable to drive on the street? No. But will it be a street car? Absolutely! Thank you guys for watching Hood Billy Garage, and don't worry, I'll be back for more. And you, my little friend, need to be careful. You're definitely going to piss off some old man somewhere. Get the great! Get the great!